Hello, my lovely family. So today I decided to prepare ayoyo soup with tuozaafi. The ayoyo soup in which we do not prepare the stew separately and add. It is my first time. I hadn't prepared ayoyo stew soup before. So I had watched a couple of videos and then now I knew how to go about it. I have a lot of ayoyo plants in my garden. So since it was going waste just in the garden and I'm never using them, I decided to prepare ayoyo soup. So I cut the okra into small pieces. I bought just a small amount of okra so that it could add up and make it more slimy, because I didn't really know how slimy the ayoyo was, though I had seen uh, videos of them on YouTube and other social media channels. So this is the ayoyo on the fire that just the clip that just passed, and then there's also the meat that had been steamed. I steamed it for some time with my garlic, pepper, onion. Then I added my smoked fish to it. So the meat was goat meat, and then I added the back of animal to it. We call it wele or coat to it. So that is what is on the fire and then cooking. So when my ayoyo had already been boiled and then was ready to be poured and added into my soup, so that is what I just did. What I did earlier was that I blended the ayoyo with some amount of water before I put it on fire. Added dawa dawa, prekese. Prekese was added to my steaming meat. Yes, prekese was added there. My rosemary leaf was added there. Um, but with my that was, I think it's bay leaf, right? Not rosemary. Yeah. So when the my soup was ready, or when the meat was totally cooked, I added the ayoyo, which had already been also cooked after blending, and then I set it aside. Started with my TZ. The TZ too, the method was that I made something like porridge from uh, corn flour, and then I put water on fire. When it boiled, I added the corn flour to it and mixed it, got something, a texture like a porridge. And then I poured some out of it aside, set it aside, and then started adding my corn powder and kokonte powder. Kokonte is dried cassava powder. So I was adding them bit by bit and then stirring it, then also driving it on the fire like you are seeing. So when it becomes a little bit harder, or I don't like the consistency, I add more of the porridge that I've set aside to it until I got this consistency. So you can see that somebody is videoing me at this moment. The lady that I was going to share my food with, that's Gladys, my co-worker at work. I told her that I was going to prepare TZ, so she should come around so that we eat it together. So she was around, so she was the one who was videoing at this moment. You know, in the beginning I was the only one who was I was using one hand to video because I did not set my camera on my camera stand. So it was just a small amount, but in the end it became plenty. We were so satisfied after eating the food. She even thought she would not be able to eat her own, but she was able to eat it. Her own was the one in the white ceramic bowl, because she is a visitor. I wanted to serve her in a nice bowl, so I gave her the one in the ceramic bowl, and then I took the one in the blue bowl. So we divided it into two, and then we shared it. Yes, we shared it, and we ate. So that is me. I am, as you can see, I am putting my own in my bowl, trying to make them equal. Yes, making sure that I get an amount that would satisfy me. Yes. So I was serving. We had goat, that is the wele I spoke about, smoked fish, and also the goat. in our ayoyo soup. This one is the one that does not have the stew added, because I was going to go for night duty and I was really tight up. I didn't want to waste so much time because I wanted to finish early, eat, and then go and take my bath, rest a little bit before I go to work. So I did not want to stress myself at all with preparing stew aside and then putting a ayoyo also on fire and trying to make ayoyo so that it will become ayoyo and then the stew that they usually add. So I made it straight away like this one. Next time, if I don't have work, maybe on my off day or something, I will definitely make the one that has the stew in addition and show it to you guys. Thank you for watching. So I'm serving my own. Yes, we really enjoyed the food. We really enjoyed the food. It was amazing. You are all invited to our little tuozaafi and ayoyo soup. It was amazing. This is my first time preparing it and it came out so nice, so delicious. Gladys was so happy to eat the food. She was so glad. She was amazed by the taste. When she came, I asked her to taste the salt content of the ayoyo soup, because so that I'll be sure if I had to add more salt, and she said it was perfect. So that is the food we are eating. I'm eating mine. She's also enjoying her own. Yes, we really enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. So, okay, thank you so much. See you guys soon. Okay, bye bye. I love you. Don't forget to subscribe, share, comment. Okay, and then like. Thank you.